Who remembers anything?
From which episode are we talking about?
I'll do the
Actually, here,
recap.
you know what? We'll count this as banter mode. I'll catch this up. All right. Here,
Right.
I'm good to go. I'm happy now. All right. John, how much did you watch any of the Los's adventures?
I haven't. There's just been so much going on. I've not been able to catch up.
That's fine.
Yeah.
This is good. So let me catch you up. You remember way back when you fought Carlos?
Yes.
You fought the big bad, and then Carlos. You finally killed him off, right?
Yeah.
In the
He had the son. I think I heard. There.
Yeah, he had a son. Yeah. He grew up. I mean, the son of a leader of the most notorious drug lords in South America had a son, and that son, with the help of crazy witches from this land, he came out really, really bad, and they recruited a whole bunch of people. And
I'm getting Fubar vibes with this one.
Yeah. And you know what? He had one goal. He's like, you know what, Allura, you killed my father. No, what do you say? My name is Carlos Fernando Reyes de la Nueva. You killed my father. Prepare to die. And he did. He killed off Allura, who's been a long-standing member, along with he brought forth from the dirt realm a few people with them, and they had their own adventure. They successfully led they successfully snuck into the Arcana Pansophical, the number one organization in all of Taldore to make sure that no magic shenanigans happens. There's no more invasions from other Earths. Well, guess what? That's exactly what Los is trying to do. So they snuck him in, but last minute he wanted to burn everything down, throw down a nuclear explosion that would wipe out everything. Are anti-heroes? Not quite villains, I guess.
Dubious morals.
I'll be correct. I am no Deadpool. Please do not associate me with Deadpool.
I know. Our protagonists, our current protagonists, had a change of heart and stood against them slightly while fighting off one of the many evil people, one of the three bad. So it's 1 year later. Uncle Heroes.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, in a quick catch-up, Los snuck in using a special sort of magic from dirt. He has a magic a golden ticket, golden Hollywood ticket that is wrapping around on his arm as kind of like almost like the hand of Vecna, but not quite the same. But it gives him Hollywood powers, movie magic, literally movie magic. There's a lot of weird shit's been happening. Tilk from Stargate is a character here that Wooster plays. Not that Tilk, but Tilk from a slightly alternate universe. So it's been a bit of a problem. Anyways, this is you're coming back from your missions. We're catching up with a year later. It's a whole year later from the event when Los successfully came in and invaded the Arcana Pansophical, killed off Allura. Chance, you remember Chance, don't you? He's in charge now. He's the number one dude.
Oh god, this went to shit.
So
We missed you.
So Chance is the new head.
The way Crag's looking at it, Chance was quite low on the totem pole. If he's in charge, who's actually left of the organization?
Arena's still around, and Mike. Craig didn't have any feelings for those two either.
Apparently, I got an announcement that we're live. All right.
I should bloody hope so.
Take two has officially been announced.
Yeah, so he's in charge, but it's because of, you know how he had all those riches, he had all the loot. He basically funded the Arcana Pansophical post another like invasion and destruction that you weren't part of. So he's put in a ton of money. Like a lot of these, there was a lot of the.
Are you saying he bought the election?
Mm-hmm.
No. I'm saying that he actually had an opportunity from turn. You know that he started off as a criminal.
I know.
But he's had a change of heart thanks to you guys, or at least previous adventures. Anyway, so now he's in charge. Allura's gone. It's a year later. Changes have been made. You're coming back to this. Why don't we start off with the you? Where are we at? What have you been up to? Let's start off with Crag.
All right. So Crag has been hunting down the people who have stolen information from him and trying to find where they've been and what they were wanting with all those goodies that they took with his knowledge there.
All right.
So it's a question of, has he actually been successful or not, or has it been a lot of dead ends?
No. Let me tell you, this is perfect lore to catch you up with, okay?
Yeah.
So, it was all connected to Los. The cult of Los. It was all connected, and Allura, one of the aunts, his mother's sister. Remember, his mother was here trapped in D&D land, but she went crazy because she was tortured by Allura, to gain all the information. So she helped bring Los back. That's what they needed, artifacts of yours to help with the transition. You were able to stop them. They had to look elsewhere. But in more and more of your findings and research, I can give you other lore that the Arcana Pansophical doesn't have, or nor does the audience. So you found out. Well, I'm telling you what normally is. Like, it was the family, the Reyes family.
Yeah.
She is a lich. Allura is on her way to become a lich, an undead but still like possession power. Maria is still also kind of re-brought back. They're both in that in-between life and death realm. Los is the only one, the son, that's real life. This is all stuff that you found out. Sorry, Laura. Thank you, Froggy. It's Laura, who is the sister of Maria and who is the aunt. The whole Reyes family, Laura Reyes. Those two are religious now because she has the book of ancient fucked up knowledge from.
Is that the official title?
No, she's got the
Big
Briarwood
Gothic book of fucked up
She's got
knowledge.
the Briarwood book. No, it's the Briarwood book, which is also teachings from
right.
from Vecna. This is all the information that you found out. Roll me some more. Roll me right now a religion or investigation to find out anything else. This is first roll of the night for Crag, and we're still just doing the intro. I love it. Let's see what we get.
Let's see what he has. Religion or
investigation.
I'm knocking on my desk for you.
Suddenly, a year ago, or maybe a year and a half ago, you felt the shift. You felt the alarms. All of your research all of a sudden climbed up. Like you hit a roadblock. Like everybody was climbing up, and you knew that something big was coming. And you've been like waiting on pins and needles for something to happen. And that was a year ago, and something did happen. And it was a huge attack on the Arcana Pansophical. Any more information about the Reyes family and their background and who they are and where Allura came from? Can't find out. But anyways, you've returned to the Arcana Pansophical under new management, confirming a lot of the new information that you know, but things are a lot more. Things are very different, as you'll soon find out. But is there anything else that you would like to add about you and your character?
I think when you see Crag coming in, his actual tabard is stained with the years worth of journeying. There, he's.
Giving us a picture also remind us what your class and character is.
Yeah, so Crag is a half-orc there, and he is a cleric of the life domain there, and he is. I'm just trying to remember a few things because it's been a while.
You've been on a long journey. It's been a while.
Oh yeah, so yeah, Crag is a follower of the Platinum Dragon there. So it's his actual. Normally, his tabard is all in white there, but it's stained. It's grimy. There's potentially flecks of brown. Might have been red at some point. There, it's tattered. You can see.
It's a work uniform.
It's like there's rents in it. There's. The chainmail underneath is actually got like there's at the edges of like the sleeve there's actually rings missing and all that sort of stuff. Like there's like been different colored rings where there's been repair work done on it.
Yeah,
there, and it's like I'm trying to remember geography now. I'm guessing I'm coming on to the main. City.
Iman, you know what? Let me bring it up on the screen. That's good.
Yeah,
that's a good point. I put us right now in the Arcana Pansophical to show how cool it looks, all cleaned up now. But let me bring you up into Taldori and Iman.
Yeah, Iman, thank you. That's what I was trying to remember. How
the main section? Oh, that's good.
How bad is the city? Am I just finding that Iman's just a massive crater? Is that what you're saying?
No.
I just come to a crater. There's just smoke coming out of it. I'm going. There was a city here.
I don't know what.
Last time I
it doesn't
checked.
matter. I'm going to stop. Continue.
So how? I heard there was disturbances there. So how badly off is the city? Is it being repaired?
Well,
Has it been?
It's been a year, and you could have come in at any time because I want you as a full-blown part of the Arcana Pansophical who needs to go on adventures and catch up on shit. And there's going to be some new stuff happening now. But you, and especially because of your clericness and the hatred that your religion has for undead as well, for that whole undeath thing. So you're like, oh yeah, fuck this Reyes family. But anyways, back to the city.
Yeah. Well, I think it's partly the issue is there's been elements within our allies where we've been partly betrayed with our allies. I've maybe been a wee bit wary of the Arcana Pansophical. So I think I've been trying to do my thing by myself.
Let me be clear. Yes, enthusiastic yes, and into the fact that like Allura, for as great intentions as she had too much to balance. I mean, she said at one point, like post when she defeated Carlos, she's like, "This was too much. Like I had to make terrible decisions to get to this point, but it was all to protect the." So the Arcana Pansophical got that, like that. All right, you're starting to ride that gray area now, guys. But it's under new management. You guys get to decide how it is. A little more friendly, while at the same time being more careful.
I think it's the issue is like I've been probably walking to and from all across Tal'Dorei, trying every single bit to find any information, but it's just as you're saying, it's dead end here, dead end there, and it's basically. It's like I don't want to come into the Arcana Pansophical because we got burnt. This is where half the problem is there was holes in that.
Let me alleviate there. Chance, he's doing everything. He's doing the best that he can, and he's looking. We're literally right now. The Arcana Pansophical is reaching out hands again and building bridges again.
I can appreciate that.
So he's in the building bridges mode.
I think it's just Crag is reluctant there. It's just the fact that he's got nothing. There's nothing else. He's literally like, looks like I have to talk to them. It's that sort of situation there. He is having to talk to him because by himself, he's not going to do it there.
I got you. Yeah. All right, cool. Well, on that note, we'll swap to and we'll see who's been waiting more patiently, Dominique or Fox?
Q?
Q. Sorry, your thing says Fox. That's all right. Dominique or Q, who wants to go first?
Go ahead, Q.
All right, go ahead, Q.
Okay, so it's been a year. I'm going to tie right into Crag. The Pansophical hasn't been a very friendly place to Q. She has now an ordained little locket or necklace on her that calculates when she shifts and alerts when she shifts and where she's located at all times. She is very well under guard because of her ability to move. She's not really trusted because of how close she was to the Reyes family at one point, especially with the fact that she was Laura's little pet. When she brought up Leia, that was the straw that broke the camel's back with Chance. That was the end of it, because Chance does not know where Q's allegiance is. But Chance had Arena be the one that made the necklace for her. So the necklace is basically an alert to Arena. So Arena tells Chance whatever she wants. But Arena does not like that they have somebody who has turned good under lock and key.
Let me interrupt here for a second. I'm going to add some more to this. I mean, it's a year later. And actually, it's a year later. This would be knowledge to you because of the circumstances, but Irina and Radar are kind of a little romantic couple at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, I was actually going to say that. In the back of my head, I was like going, oh, by the way, apparently...
Yeah, it just makes sense. It just makes sense, right?
Yeah.
So, Irina and Chance are very close. So, they've got his ear, and, Irina's in charge of basically the surveillance area, because there's many... if Crag, or if you remember back in the days when Stacy used to be in charge of monitoring and all that, and how she introduced the dirt tech so that she could help expand with monitoring. Yeah. Well, that's Irina's role now.
Okay.
And Stacy's no longer here. It's now Stacy and Radar kind of taking care of that. And Radar has been doing. Yeah, sorry, Irina and Radar, because Radar has been adding a lot of. Dirt techniques and technology as well. So, anyways, I didn't mean to interrupt too much. Just
So,
like you say, they're a slight couple there.
yeah. So, being a year later, Q's got some liberties, but not quite much. She has to be very careful because the necklace is supposed to keep her under radar. So,
Oh, how awkward is that? How awkward is that relationship, by the way?
it's not really that awkward to Q, because literally Arena is, how do I explain? She's as mysterious as Q.
Yeah.
She's not from Dirt,
Well,
but
Radar
she's
has
not
a type,
from,
right?
Yeah, he has a type. He has a type for the Girls Gone Bad. Actually, there's a backstory about him trying to date Narissa, which we'll talk about on another day. But
Yeah, there's gonna be so much. There's gonna be so much fanfic on Radar. I love this.
with the but Q is actually in the main area as she sees Craig come in. Now, mind you, she stays low key. Nobody really pays attention to her because they know she's under lock and key with the necklace. They basically go, she's being watched. She's a pet at this point. Somebody new is coming in. Nobody knows this. Probably this person doesn't know who she is. She goes into Maya mode to approach Crag. So he's seen his short, dark elf friend Maya from one of his party things coming up to him saying, "Hey, long time no see."
Yes. Who is in charge? I've heard there's been a lot of changes. There, have I heard correctly that Chance is now running the show here?
Chance is running the show, and security is now Arena.
Oh,
You know, my little daughter.
yeah. No, that's okay. So a lot has changed when I was gone. Okay.
Bam, 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 bam.
I was gonna say roll a deception roll. That would have been a little bit better.
That's
Roll a perception roll. You know what?
You want- we
Cool.
didn't-
What are you saying?
I was gonna say, see if I'm actually deceiving him. We can roll against the deception.
No. I'm just saying that the little indicator lights, the thing's starting to go off.
It's not making
Blinking
noises,
red light.
but it's blinking.
Yeah.
that's new.
Yeah. Yeah, Chance likes to keep us under lock and key. You might not want to be here for long.
Kind of have no choice. I wouldn't be here if I could get what I needed without coming into here.
Well,
But I've exhausted all my other options.
which way do you want to go? Because apparently I'm being summoned somewhere else.
Anyone that can maybe potentially give me information
I
on the
would
Riaz family.
go with Arena.
Right. Which direction do I head?
Straight ahead, 4th floor, 2 doors down on the right. Do not
Straight ahead,
if
2 doors on the right.
But if you hear noises, come back later.
Noises?
And Gil walks away quickly.
What is she doing? Experimentation in the room? It's like,
Oh boy. Sad joke. And what there? We'll cut to Dominique.
Yeah.
what kind of noises?
So Dominique has been going around the countryside, and in her notebook, she has been doing lots of sketches and trying to understand this new world that she's in, and getting basically the lay of the land. Meeting up with and learning the cant in the area.
Oh, thieves can't. Interesting.
Yes.
Two things.
Just
Two things, because I think this is going to add. I'm trying to do like communal story building here at the moment with the zoo here. So, two things I'd like to add to this. Number one, I think that she would be still limited to Iman itself because of the restrictions that you guys are under. But they've been lightly more and more relaxed. And yes, and on taking all the notes on all the peoples. Thieves can't. That means interactions with the
maybe
gentleman.
the gentleman.
All right, so let's hear about that. Let's hear. Let me have you continue. Then keep going.
So she goes and she tends to go to local drinking establishments, sits in a corner, and is just writing away. And of course, she sees things happening. And she ends up having a very interesting conversation with an elf who happened to come up and see all of the things that she was writing in this notebook.
All right.
And the elf has long flowing red hair, very thin, but also very proper. And Dominique did not feel like the woman would be, I don't know, trying to pull one over on her, you know? So they ended up getting a camaraderie going on, talking back and forth. And Dominique said stuff about her life on dirt. And the woman, Veritas, sat down and talked to her
Nice.
at length.
There's
And
three.
also
Wait, now there are three of them.
and introduced her to a couple of people that she started hanging out with. And she was able to pick up on signs about the type of people that they were. And also she always saw, you know, the man or the being with the cloak, and I don't see his face. She always sees
You mean
him
Joe
in-
Black?
Yeah.
Joe Black, you mean?
Yeah, Joe Black. He's always in the background somewhere. But I always, you know, but it's, you know, like, you know how you...
Once you're aware,
don't
once you
have
know
to
to
decide-
look for something, you know to find it.
Yes.
Yeah, you're like,
So I know...
how could I have not ever noticed that you're literally everywhere? That is literally everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got you. All right. Cool.
Yep.
So I want to add a little bit more flashback scenes, and I didn't, you know, last time when we finished up the episode, I didn't get a chance to really do a proper send off and wrap up to all the people. You know, obviously Allura will be mixed. Her and Veritas, you know, friendish respect. There's a new member needed in the that leaves at the. Not only does that leave a leadership spot missing in the Arcana Pansophical, but also in the council. So now there's new council members to contend with, and there was her, the original gentleman statue, and her Allura statue now have been commissioned and built, and there was a big old thing as well. She'll be missed, but the Iman must go on under different guidance that you all can help build and guide as we move along. But that's it. I just wanted to add that. Anything else you want to add to your story so far?
She did notice that I want to say it's you. Somebody, but she's not sure. Somebody looked over her shoulder and saw.
Oh no! Did we freeze again? Oh no! She froze.
Not
No.
Joe Black,
You're right.
but the
Repeat
other
again.
one
You were freezing.
that I. What?
Nope. Or no.
You're gonna have to retalk, honey. You froze for a second.
What is this?
Okay, so what I was saying is that at some point she had someone looking over her shoulder as she was, going through her notebook, and it felt like somebody had stopped her from moving on one page, which had the sketch of the elf that wasn't an elf, but with the wings.
The champion of ravens
Yes.
with that black raven feather armor. Yes, champion of ravens. Somebody stopped you. Okay, continue.
But she never saw who it was. It just felt like when she was trying to, there was resistance. So somebody was keeping her from moving that page, and she was looking around, and then it was, free. So she was able to actually, scroll through her book.
Fantastic.
But she doesn't know who saw that sketch that she did.
Love the mystery of it. Fantastic. So, just as a reminder, I don't think that because John never didn't see any of the episode, I finally killed a character on Dominique. Not just once, twice. In fact, I think I killed everybody. Off.
Except Radar.
I did a full party wipe.
No, you did kill Radar and you did kill Piara.
Yes, he did kill Radar, and you had to go and revive him.
No, it wasn't radar. It was whatever.
He's killed so many, he's lost track.
You're right. I did kill Radar. Yeah, I killed everybody. I killed Radar. I killed Dominique.
You
I
never
killed Q.
You didn't kill Radar.
He was like,
oh yeah. I tried to.
You tried a few times. Q kept him alive. Q took a bullet into her side for this person.
Yeah, she took a bullet from Los instead of all right, yeah.
So technically, the only three people that have officially died in the group is Dominique, Q, and Carl.
Carl died.
Yeah.
But you died twice, while Carl and me have died.
I
once.
died twice. Yes.
I killed them all. Wooster didn't get to die off, but it's okay because Wooster decided to, I'm going
He decided to run away.
He decided to be a bad guy. Like, yeah.
That's called a tactical retreat.
He's like, yeah, I'm on Los' side. Why the fuck would I fight with you guys?
Okay, that's not a tactical retreat. That's a backstab of the party.
Yes, that's what he did. That's what he did. And that's why he's still not playing yet.
Yeah, that's
knows
called,
what he did.
it's called loyalty to the employee,
Cool. This is just a joke.
but fucking over your fellow employees.
No. Yes. 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 Radar did get killed because of Wooster.
Yeah.
Remember,
I think
Wooster
he tried.
Wooster,
Yeah, he
no,
tried.
Wooster was going to do it, and then Carlos did. Nope, I'm retracting that, and it didn't happen. He only got to hold him.
Yeah.
He never killed. Radar.
The problem was when I did Radar originally. See, I set up Radar just to be the newbie kid that gets like, oh look, I'm the newbie nerd. I'm the first one that's gonna die. Of course, they fell in love with him and said, you cannot kill him. I'm like, fine,
exactly,
I can't kill him.
because we thought of Nash.
Yeah, I shouldn't have named him Radar.
Exactly.
Anyway, everybody loves Radar, so I can't kill Radar. He's got literal plot armor on, okay? It's fine.
Radar is having a lot of babies with his arena. We're okay with that.
Anyways, we're this is peak D&D right here, guys.
Well, you want to know the funny thing is that my son is doing a D&D session, and they have a dragon, just like we have a Radar. They have a pet dragon, and they give him every time they move up in level. They give this pet dragon stuff
Boy.
and they put protection on him and everything.
Yeah.
I
I love
guess
it when D&D characters have a pet that they're like, you're not allowed to kill. I'm like, oh, you better watch me try.
it's like
I was telling my son, I told Andrew about this. I'm like, oh my God, this is just like Radar. What you're doing in your campaign is what we're doing with our pet, which is Radar.
I'm just waiting for them to just go, be our pet is nice, lovely. And it's
Exactly, yeah,
like,
right.
it turns out you're doing a Hagrid because like this thing has got like teeth and talons to the end of to the end of the horizon. It just goes, oh, don't worry, he doesn't bite much.
So,
Anyways,
we fell off
I'm going to
the
get us back
cannon
into
wheel.
the story. Froggy, yes, it's great when players care about an NPC. I love it. My favorite. It means they're invested. And you guys are invested. I love it. So,
Yeah, and it's so much more effective when you kill the NPC off. You know, the shock and horror.
No. This
Exactly.
NPC,
Look.
I'm getting the daggers. I might get killed.
Listen.
There, literally.
No, wait. Time out. You know that part in the story, how we're always preaching about the sad part in the story, the pay the heavy price?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
the worst. I did that to them. I did that to these guys, and it was the worst. I mean, I went,
And I died.
Yeah.
Not once, twice.
It was,
No,
it was the worst.
I must admit, actually, one of the
I may
things
have gone overboard.
one of the things I love about running games like, say, Star Trek, it's like when the people come up with characters and they go like, they come up with backstories and they go, all right, I did have family, but they're dead.
Yeah.
They might be dead in this
So,
this version of history, but not in this alternate dimension I'm going to introduce you to, where they survived and you died. And you
right.
have to help them.
Anyways,
back
I gotta
to
get on with the story.
Yeah,
we're
sorry.
behind. So that was the U. That was we're barely at the U part. It's been a few months. Crag, yes, you came in. You met with Chance. You got introduced. You have access to all the research. They helped fill in those blanks that I gave you with that extra bit of lore and what their plan was, and you now have names to the faces. You've been working with Chance on extra bits of things to research, and here I'm going to allow you to do another search with advantage.
Oh, thank you. All right, fine. Just there. Bum, 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 bum. So that's the first roll.
Oh my goodness!
What?
That's pretty.
It's okay. It's okay. You're getting rid of them right now. It's okay. Don't worry about
I
it.
hope so.
Wait.
This is fine. This
Better
actually
you
works in
than
our
me.
favor.
Better you than me.
This is working in your
Right.
favor.
I was playing Delta Green on Thursday. I needs to roll there. This is D&D. I need to roll high.
I forgot to say I didn't actually knock on wood when you were starting to roll either, so that might have not helped you.
Mm-mm.
Anyways, this works out perfectly. It's okay. And here's the reason why. I don't know if I want to do Chance's voice. I don't know if I can, because that's weird, right? I'd be
Evil, weird, and dangerous?
Chance. Between he explained between Chance and Radar and a couple of other people when you're doing your research and Arena and a few others, and it's explained to you. Movie magic is interfering with it. He's got this thing that's even blocking some of Arena's ability, whereas previously Arena had this all-seeing eye that could look at different spots. It got blocked in right around the time that you reported when you said that everything had gone dark, all your leads. That she got blinded as well. With Radar's help, they've been able to help push back against that in most areas, at least throughout most of Taldore. Anything past this land or within like a decent radius, they're blind to us. And one of the reasons why we think this is happening is because of movie magic interference. And I think those areas that are still blind to us, we've been doing research on, and there's something there. It's not quite that. I think you need to do more research on dirt. And Radar starts catching you up on dirt culture. Oh, and here's something cool. In the 5th this year, he's giving you access, and almost everybody access to dirt stories. This whole movie magic thing, there's still like a little thread left open. It's partially open, and we're theorizing that Los is still sending troops. The connection is open to get to dirt somehow. But with that, we know because we're getting signals, and he touches on the walls, and literally is all these different movies. Classic hits, summer blockbusters, Jaws, Jurassic Park, Aliens, The Matrix, Dune, all wait. What's that one? Gone with the Wind, The Wizard of Oz, Charlie Chaplin, like Oscar, you're basically like, this is part of the movie magic that is infiltrating, and you're going to have to work with more dirt people. So you get to know maybe a little bit Dominique, Q, Carl, Radar, teach you a bit about dirt culture to give you an idea of what's going on with why they want the information that they took from you.
Can I intercede?
Yes.
Q is not technically dirt, and she is not Taldore.
I was about to say that. Nick. Except for maybe Q's not technically, but because you work so much with Los, not Los, but Laura and Maria, because of you have a lot more insight too. So between all of you, why don't you help roll as well? I'll introduce Arcana, History, Religion, or Investigation.
Just by any chance, when we're talking about Maria, does like a little ditty goes, "How do you solve a problem like Maria?" Nope.
Yeah, Radar brought IMDb with him. That is correct. He has access to IMDb. Dominique, Q, which would you like to help out with this? Which one of those 3 roles would you like to do?
I can do.
Oh, Bob, I want to take movie magic on 5
You
for
know
500.
what?
Can I do history?
hang on.
I can
Let's
do
let's make this a
investigation.
challenge quest.
Oh,
Let's
no.
make this a challenge quest. Use your resources. I want 3 successes. The challenge rating is 15.
Is history one of those buttons?
13. It's always 13. What now what?
Is history one of those buttons that I get to push?
Yes.
Well, I did investigation.
With the okay,
Never
so
mind.
it's good. We're good. So the DC is 13. It's always 13. It's always the bare minimum. It's always 13. But we need 3 successes. We have 1 success with an investigation. You are able to work with Crag to look at like different, because of Crag's religious things, you're able to look at, investigate, and gather up a whole bunch of material. Be like, this is linked with this. This death thing is linked with this. This deliciousness is linked with this. This all revolves around the book that the Briarwoods had. Q, your history. Your actually works against this. You were fed a bunch of lies. You're not quite sure what's real and what's fake, what they told you, whether what was real or actually, you tell me.
Okay, so because of being technically raised by them, it's more of the psychological stuff. So she's basically talking like the Babadook. She's talking about like all these gaslighting type history movies, and it's just not playing into what you guys are connecting, because I'm like, oh, but no, this is this, and she's like feeding off of something that she was fed, but it was actually a movie, like the Babadook, the Exorcist,
Babadook. Yeah, gotcha. Yes.
The Exorcist, the anything that played with psychological minery, that's what she was basically fed. So she's really not helping the situation right now. So at this
These
point,
people psychologically tortured her. It's that.
So at this point, Arena's coming right behind Q and putting her hand against her mouth and throwing her in the corner.
Okay.
Just to get her out of there.
All right. Well, that's 1 success, 1 failure. I need 3 successes, and let's hope it don't get 3 failures. So, I'll allow this to use any rolls at this moment to get me some more. Crag and Q. Crag, you're next because you haven't done one.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to use investigation or history because those 2 have been used right now.
Right. Can I try an insight?
You sure
roll?
can. And you could also bucket duck.
Finally. I feel sorry for the duck. Seriously.
25. It clicks. It's all related. Monsters. The movie magic. The things that it's close. There's you could almost draw like a threaded link. There's something related to all of this, and it has to do with that special movie magic. That is a huge success. We have 2.
Perception. I'll do a perception.
Go for it.
Is it?
Go
I've
ahead.
got maybe an idea.
Speak it out loud.
I'm wondering if maybe some of the things we've seen is that like creatures and monsters are being getting affected. So like instead of it just being normal wolves, okay, they're looking like more like the representations of like wolves in like certain films or like anime style movies, all that sort of stuff, or like certain creatures are more looking like the kind of representation from like horror films.
Sure. Yes. And with yes ending and with Dominique, because that's a 3rd success. 3 successes. As he's saying this, and on the back of the screen, like there's all these like different. There's at least 20 different images going back and forth. The camera slowly zooms in. Because now we're going into movie editing mode. Slowly zooms in on one of them, and you see a lizard,
Mhm.
a movie, Jurassic Park. And on the screen and on the other part of the map, you're seeing the reports, and it all makes sense. And Radar says it too. Yeah, I see it too. He's bringing back all the movie monsters.
Um,
And camera zooms into one location, and he points onto the map right there to Kemal. And if we look on the map, you'll see that there's a big old circle around there.
can Q say something as she walks back in hearing you guys do this?
Yeah.
Has anybody seen Cabin in the Woods?
Yes.
At least you got
This
one
out of
clue.
character is Cabin in the Woods the one where people are like they're getting subjected to like it's like a government organization's kidnapping them, putting them in, subjecting them, and they're all like kind of betting. What like the guys behind are like
so-
or is
so
that the wrong
Cabin-
thing?
No.
It was monsters.
Okay, Cabin in the Woods is basically, yes, about a secret organization basically trying to save us humanity correctly, but they were using humanity's choices against them. So
They're sacrificing the virgin in horror movies to appease the gods.
Yes.
Run by the gods.
Right. Okay.
And they have to go in order as it does. Well,
Oh
one in the
yeah, so
United
that's the
States works
actual
that
horror.
way.
The fact that she then saves herself actually dooms
Yes, humanity.
humanity.
And there's a fantastic scene in the movie where literally all of the movie monsters get released. And they're like, okay, what do we do now? Oh, look, a crowd of humans.
So Q
It's
can
just
actually state this, like, this is Cabin in the Woods. And she's getting a death glare from anybody that understands this reference. Like, even Radar is giving the glare at Q, like, shut up.
So,
Dominique as well.
Chad,
Crag is just going. There's a lot of cabins and a lot of words. You have to narrow it down.
So Radar says, "I'll show you the movie."
yeah, we'll show you them exactly. Anyways, but with that reference, so Crag, you've got the information that you need, that you were looking for. There is a lot, there's a lot of things here, and when you talk to Chance, saying, "Well, we're putting out fires left and right. We don't know where Los is, where his bases are. We've all of the information that we're going to have from Radar. We've had. He has been very good at blocking communication. He's an expert at communications and magic, and he's a tech wizard, literally a tech wizard. So everybody's on the new communication systems. If you want to help us out, there's a research site that we have these reports. If you can confirm and or deal with the mess, that'll help us get more answers and prevent. And Chance looks. The thing they took from you that I won't say out loud, I know about it. There's no way in heck I'm letting Los get his hands on it. You have my word on that. I threw too much at you there. Let's see. Two things. That thing that they took from your memory that he doesn't want to say out loud, because I honestly can't remember, and neither can you. I think it's the mysterious MacGuffin, the unnamed MacGuffin.
Yeah.
Hey, I know about the unnamed MacGuffin. Don't worry. I know it's bad. I won't let Los get to you. You're on my side. Help me with this. This is one of the things that's going to help stop it. I think it's a movie magic incursion. I think we're going to have to take some of the dirt people. I think I'm going to need to ask you to babysit for me.
It's the issue I'm finding is going against some of these creatures. Some of them don't die the way I would expect them to.
We have a lot of new research. Don't worry, we can have radar. We have new ways to guide you through the process. We have a new watchful eye. We'll be giving you minute. He starts to say, let me show you some of the new things we've been working on. Cut to the room with M, little dude, gnome, glasses, big glasses. He's working on 007 style spy shit. Ooh. Yes. 007 style weapons or Arcana bullshit being made. The communications room where Arena is normally ahead of like a whole bunch of people, and they have like little balls and they have screens everywhere, so they have little headsets and they're communicating. Like, we have all the new state of the art instant technology. We could monitor and guide everybody. Instant research, and it shows you like we're monitoring our access to the library. It's all Radar explains this as digitized, so somehow that we could cross-reference things a lot easier now. Whatever you need, we'll be able to help guide with this. And he hands you like a couple of movies, Godzilla,
Cabin in the Woods.
a couple of movies, like, and maybe this is the research that you need right now, and it's literally like a couple CDs, and you're looking at these silver discs, going like, what the fuck are these?
There's no words for me to read to access the knowledge.
Don't worry, we'll set you up with whatever gear that you need.
Okay.
Here. Over the next few days, if you want, you could do you'll have a little bit of research. But
it's the training montage instead of like Rambo chopping wood and all that. It's basically
headphones on in front of a
Crag there with popcorn, hot dog in the other hand, like you just see a stack of DVDs getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
There's like
oh my god, that is too funny.
You just see like some films where like Crag is just crying on it emotionally. He's getting handed the boxes of tissues there.
Okay. Officially, because Q knows about this going on, she has snuck in a few stealing Magnolia, threw in the Help, threw in like Star Trek randomly, the one where Spock dies, just to throw it completely off.
Fantastic.
Oh my god. Oh, we're so bad. Oh,
yes.
I love it.
I'm imagining there just to muck them up. There's also like stuff like Philadelphia, Dead Man Walking.
Oh no! That's all Q. That's all Q. She actually threw also the labyrinth at you, and you don't know what's going on with the Goblin King and stealing children.
David Bowie. Yeah. Okay. I'm just trying to think what other films just to.
Well, I think I have something here, and I think this will perfectly cut us down to the break. So, you're looking through the. Okay,
Yes, she is a troll.
Oh, so you're like, okay, what's next? What's next? What's next? And you look at this, and it's Jurassic Park. And the camera does this the music does this menacing sound, and the camera zooms in slowly on the title and blacks out. And I think that's where we're going to go into break.
To be fair, that
I am.
that was me repeating a comment that a manager of mine came out with years ago. She's having lunch.
We're
She's
back on,
eating some
by the way.
sauce. She's
Oh boy.
We are live.
having,
Yeah, we are live.
are we alive? Oh,
Don't say that story.
say that story.
No.
Because
We can't even say that live. Not a single part of
oh
the story.
god, I can't. No, I can't.
So,
Because
but that's dirty
No,
though.
we
That
can't
was
go
dirty.
on.
Anywho, let me bring it.
no, because of the person who that story refers to. Ever knew I,
I mean,
said
you
this
work
one
with
live.
them.
They will
They're your boss.
kill.
You just don't stop. They're your boss. You just can't.
Oh, they're my ex-manager, but still, they would kill me.
I'm just messing.
Stop.
Oh my god. It's getting worse. I timed that just right. I love you guys.
It's
Well, they're
been a long
next- anyways.
It's been a long
So, coming back to the stream, here we go. Welcome back, everybody. I didn't prep any of you for anything, did we? We didn't talk about nothing.
No, just catching Craig up.
Yeah.
But he's been at that monastery way too long.
Well, he's been on his own quests, but he leveled up to level 8 all this time. You got some cool. You know what? I don't even have a character for you. Shit, I should have taken care of that. It doesn't matter. We're gonna change it up. Let's cut to. Since we all know where this is going, the need is that, hey, I need you to go investigate this place. You have all the support you need. There's been reports of something, and as it fades in, you're on a campfire with a couple of people. Oh, I guess I should explain a little bit further because I should explain a little bit further. You know how we were saying about these dark areas that Irina can't see? That we think somehow Los is still blocking off a lot of sections, and we don't know why or how. We sent a research team, and they're asking for help. This is cut to campfire. One of the guys explained to you, yeah, and they're just like, they came out of nowhere. I think they might come again tonight. Little small guys, lizards, smart. Never seen anything like that.
Are we talking?
Camera
this
cuts
one?
to the camera cuts a little bit further back, and it's Crag, Q, Dominique, and there's maybe what's on the screen? 3 other guys. Yeah, I'm going to change instead of Carl to Crag, but I'll continue.
Are you talking about this small or human size small?
They're about the size of a dog,
Oh, it's a
a
compy.
wolf, maybe but they're long like a horse. I don't know. Hard to explain. Like a pony. Stand on 2 legs and small little arms.
Oh, okay. So to explain the size difference, are you saying that they're the size of an actual dog or a size of an actual like dire wolf?
In between the two.
Okay. This as tall as a stallion or the size of a cat?
Oh no, as tall as a stallion.
Oh, Dominique! We got velociraptors around here.
Oh shit!
Velociraptor rot.
Velociraptors.
I saw one of them.
This is
hold on.
reminds me of when
Are we talking
I
about those
and
things that can
Radar
open
just
doors?
Yes, that one that opened up the door. The one where the guy was
Right.
taking the
How about we
claw?
turn around and go the other way?
Oh, you can handle them. You should remember from the movie how to handle a velociraptor.
Yes, with a bigger one of those monsters.
Okay, we're not talking about a
Wait,
T-Rex.
is that a possibility?
No.
You mean there's bigger ones?
No. No.
Yes, of course there's bigger ones.
You
this
guys
is
can
gonna work.
stop like sizing yourselves up for the slaughter, okay? No, that's not what you do with a velociraptor. And did you actually get to the third movie?
There was a third one?
Oh my god.
It's about this time. It's about this time from far away. You hear one of the guys scream like help! I'm being murdered viciously. Fucking screamed.
I was thinking if there's like some like Monty Python, that's what they would actually be screaming out. Help! I am getting viciously murdered here.
I don't know. I was thinking about that's because we're running low on time. I was thinking about like attacking you during the sleep, having to roll for survival perception checks, but no, we're here for a reason. Off screen, over here, this area, top right hand corner. I'm gonna put a little X here. You hear something, or that's where the screams from off screen comes to. As you know, this guy in front of you has been telling you what's been going on. What do you want to do?
Well, she's got her. Actually, she puts her daggers back. She pulls out her bow and arrow, crossbow.
Two things. Number one, nah, I was gonna take your gear away. I should have taken your gear away ahead of time. It's fine. It's who you are. You get your crossbow and arrow. Q starts getting ready. Crag looks nervously in that direction, and the guy is like, "Oh shit, they're back. And
How many are there?
I don't know. And he reaches down and he grabs like this little scroll thing, and he says, as he says a little quick incantation, the scroll fades into like fire and flares, start illuminating up in red the area. As the red from one side and blue from the moons on the other creates a really cool cinematic bit as through the trees and shadows you start hearing the music starts tensing and scattering back and forth. Maybe, I don't know, what do you want to do? Do you want to stay here in the guy says, should we go over there? Should we stay by the fire? What do we do? I didn't sign up for this shit. I'm just a researcher.
It's like Crag's gonna start walking towards the screams. There.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know what? As Craig is doing that, Q is coming up next to him and actually throwing this on his butt because she doesn't give a shit.
Nice.
All right. Give me 1 second here. Let me fix this. Where am I? The tokens. This. Crag, is that you? Can you move your character?
Give me a second. Is that?
You have Veritas on there, not Dominique.
That one's Crag. Right.
Oh, there's Dominique.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Hey, it's on the character sheet. I'll go to help people no matter what the personal cost. If that means my life, that's my life.
All right. So you start approaching in that direction.
Yeah.
Why don't you roll me something to investigate or see or something like that? Meanwhile, like you know that for right now you're invisible.
Yeah, I put Craig in invisibility. So they're gonna hear him. They just can't see him.
I'm going to try and investigate. Probably.
That's a question.
Yeah.
Do velociraptors have I was going to say the smell, oh, but also ultra, what is it, infrared
No.
type thing? Can they see it through that?
No. They can't see
No,
an
that's
infrared. So because we are also
Hey.
using
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I
I was
didn't interrupt.
gonna-
Please
I was
continue.
gonna
I
say,
think we'll be
because-
going with more the logic of what the films are.
So the fact that he is going towards them as invisible, that's magic. It's not what a dinosaur is going to see. So they're going to hear him, and it's going to throw them the fuck off because they're not going to know what the fuck to do. They'll smell him, they'll hear him, but they're not going to know where the fuck he is.
Actually, they won't smell him because he smells just like nature.
That's because he didn't bathe lately. Did you actually take a bath before you left?
Anyways, we're on a time crunch.
I had more important things than baths.
Arguing D&D shenanigans. The director says you rolled a natural 20, didn't you?
Yes, you
Yes.
did.
And we're not making a big deal out of this because, yes, we are. Look at this. You rolled a nat 20. Cut to. You're invisible. Your point of view. The bushes, the trees like creep apart. You're moving slowly, carefully, with barely making any crunching sounds. Barely. You get closer as you start hearing the no longer the death screams or even the death gurgles. What you heard is long gone. You just hear the bits of chewing. And as you approach, you pull apart, from your point of view, the camera pulls apart two bushes and sees two, for sure, raptors there, munching over the dead body of some guy. And you can see 1, 2, and in the background is 3 or 4 of them, like with their heads on a swivel, looking around. And you rolled a natural 20, so I'm going to include that in stealth as well. They seem to be like doing the communication to each other, and a few of them nod to each other. Okay, and they start splitting off into different directions, leaving just the two there, eating. Now looking, like one guy approaches, starts hissing at him, and the other one backs off, and so now it's just the one. But you know that with that investigation, there was about 4 to 6 of, I think you counted 6, and you counted that with the guy, he's gone, and there's seems to be spreading out. Cut back to the bushes closing. What would you like to do?
Is just got an idea. I'm just going to check out just to make sure I'm remembering that properly. But I've got the cantrip light.
I should probably fix this now then.
Yeah, so what Crag's going to do is he's going to slowly crouch. He's going to look down. He's going to take his hand down to like a pebble, cover it with his hand, and he's going to cast cantrip light on it.
Ooh.
And he's then just going to just underhand throw it into the clearing there.
All right. You mean where the X is?
Hold on.
What is your intent? This is cool.
I am basically looking to pull the attention of the Velociraptors to us there.
Okay, point two. Where would you like them to go?
Hold on, my roll 28.
But actually, I should probably show them now. Hang on.
Yeah,
Probably show a few. I should probably show them now. Layer token. So layer token. Layer token. These are the three because they split apart.
Okay, yeah.
So there's more, but they had already moved apart.
Right.
I don't know.
I'm probably one to try and pull them. See if I can pull them to here. Right.
Okay. So this is going to be against their intelligence or wisdom, and
just think, what am I going to be rolling here?
deception.
Maybe, yeah. I think
Yeah.
so, yeah. Jeez.
I mean, damn.
That is good.
So yeah, they instantly pounced. You see three of them.
Oh, that just means my Delta Green character is going to be dead on Thursday.
With that huge of a roll, with that good of a roll, you toss it. The camera sees like it lights. You see all three of them track, and it goes into the bush. They do this running attack and do this bounded leap into the bushes and create a whole bunch of noise. Behind you, you hear the other guy go, "What shit? What was that? Oh, fuck!" And flares are going down. You got their attention. You mission accomplished. What's next? You know what? I'm going to give you one more. I'm going to give you one more from out of. Oh shit! You know what? You see the three of them leap, and then one more while you're facing that, one more comes off screen, jumping over your head, helping forward into that area. They making everybody sees this. I don't know. I think it's initiative time. Yeah. Let's do it.
Sorry.
Q just
You
wants
always get a high one, Q.
Q
Always.
always wants to go.
Now I'm back to normal.
Star. Okay, there, 5. Yeah, there.
Sorry.
You want to know something? It was because of Q giving you greater visibility. That was the only thing that saved you.
Okay, so top of the round. I'm going to allow Crag, because of the invincibility and also carrying over from the nat 20, one quick action or movement thing before anybody else. You want to buff yourself? Do you want to something you want to do? Think quick, otherwise
Yeah, I know.
you're up.
I'm just going to move up as quietly as I can, just a few feet there.
Now, just to make sure, this is the better type of invisibility, which means that you can attack without being seen.
Oh,
Yeah,
actually,
anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it is on the targeted person. Yeah.
okay. No, that's fine.
But here's the other thing.
Mhm.
You will not be able to draw aggro. So good luck.
Actually, it is. So what I'm
what
going to
y'all
do, what I'm then going to do, actually, is I'm going to cast the spell Spirit Guardians.
All right.
That's not. And if we pull that up, you call forth spirits to protect you. They flit around you to a distance of 15 feet for the duration. If you're good or neutral, their spectral form appears angelic or fey, your choice. If you're evil, they appear fiendish. When you cast a spell, you can designate any numbers of creatures you can see to be unaffected by it. An affected creature's speed is halved in the area, and when the creature enters the area for the first time or on a turn, it must make a wisdom saving throw. On a fail save, the creature takes.
That's fine, man. We don't have to. Yeah, we don't have to do the whole thing. Is it instant though?
So it will start on the
On their
creature's turn. Yeah.
All right. So that's your. So you become you. So no, you throw that light, get them there, and even though you're invisible, you let everybody know the plan or something. You want to communicate before you do anything, because nobody knows what the fuck you're doing. So talk.
What I will also do is
Spirit Guardians is amazing.
yeah, I know. I actually think Crag's just reacting there.
All right.
He's just trying to get this done as quickly as he can before anyone else is in danger.
Okay.
There.
All right. We're moving on then. Q, top of the round. You see them like get jump pouncing, and then all of a sudden, you see Crag. We're gonna call it rule of cool. You kind of know, and Wookiee rule. You kind of know that. Oh shit! I'm gonna use this opportunity to and a halo of light, and ghosts, spirits, guardians, are there passing through the area, slowing them down and confusing the raptors. What do you want to do?
Well, first of all, this isn't just a self thing. It doesn't affect me keeping concentration on Crag doing what he's doing. I can immediately do mirror image because I already know that these guys are not going to play the game correctly because they're velociraptors. They are as intelligent as a human. So the more of me there are, the more they have a higher chance of not being able to figure out who I am right off the bat.
And so this one's not concentration?
No.
Nice. Okay. So there's three of you. Let me do the thing where I show that there's three of you now. Okay. And do you want to move anywhere?
I was actually going to try to position each one of me in different locations around it because they're going to see that there's multiples here. Now they got to figure out who it is. If I can.
So what do you want to do now?
I wanted to position my mirror images of myself, but I'm not seeing them on the screen right yet.
I don't think that's how it works. I think it's just like there's three of you right next to you.
Yeah, it's kind of three of you, and it's like when they do attack roll, they have to do a roll to see if they actually hit you or hit the mirror image, I think.
You can't have like one in the other room and
No.
one there and that far. You have to be like all within like at least a foot or two or
Well, it
three.
says
Or,
the duplicates move with you and mimic your actions.
yeah.
Yeah, it's more like
Think of three of you: one left, one you, and one here.
Okay.
Whenever they attack, I don't know which one of these three is you. But
yeah.
they can't be like that far apart. They got to be like within this close to you.
Yeah, it's your close. It's so that when you get
Anyways,
if they
Yeah.
we
get
got
attacked,
to move on
Yeah,
with the
sorry.
thing. Where would you like? If you want to stay there, you can stay there. If you want to move somewhere else, you can move somewhere else. That's all I'm asking you.
I'm actually going to move here.
Okay. Any bonus action like inspiration? Dominique, you're
No,
up.
I'm
So
gonna
think
hold
of what you're gonna do.
I'm going to hold the inspiration because there's a couple things I can do with the inspirations.
All right. Q, level 8. What would you like to do?
Are you talking Dominique now?
I'm sorry, Dominique. Yeah, I it's words.
No worries,
Thank
no
you.
worries. So I had already pulled out and I was, targeting, getting ready. So I've already had it and I'm going to aim at the one that is the closest to me.
Did I skip you? No, never mind. Yes, shoot. You want to do the aim move that gives you advantage and then shoot? Go for it. 15 against which one of these? This guy? Sorry, you don't see which one I'm going. This guy right here?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that hits. Roll your damage and with sneak attack. I'm gonna call him the red guy. I'm gonna call this guy blue guy. Oh, why did I never think of this before? Hey, just do this. Look at that. Look at that.
Yes, the red guy.
Ah,
No,
done and done. All right. For a total of
20.
how much?
20.
20 minus 20. Actually, I shouldn't read those guys.
Yeah, I thought you did. There's 7.
Yeah, no. Your 20 is great. Minus 20. That leaves a total of. That's a vicious hit. That's because I took another and I lowered him, the base scale of him. So it's telling me it's like his HP is 51. Like it's not 51. It's a vicious hit. That lands. Anything else you want to do? It's really hurt. It's
I
barely
want to
hanging on the line.
notch. I want to notch and hide.
You use your bonus action to aim, so you can't hide, but you can move. And I would suggest moving.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Here.
All right, you're gonna go there. All right, it's their turn. So first up, they have to do some sort of saves, right?
Yeah. So they have to do. Let's bring it back up. So they have to do wisdom saves from memory. Yeah, wisdom saving throw. And against me.
17. I'm gonna do it 3 times. All right, red, blue, green, orange. Orange is the only one that gets. I'm assuming. Yeah, the DC is 15. Oh, yeah, no.
14. You have just beat 14. Jeez.
Only orange, so he's slowed down.
Yeah, so he's slowed down. Okay. So on a failed save, they take 3d8 damage, and the ones that save, they take half.
So 3d8 then.
Yeah. Hold on, let me bring up. Because it should have the Spirit Guardians there. Submit.
12
Yeah.
damage.
12 damage, so either 12 damage to the one that failed and then 6 to the ones that...
So the one that got hit with the arrow starts moving forward to right towards where Veritas is, and like all these spirit guardians just starts. Sorry, not Veritas. It says Veritas on my screen. To where Dominique is.
No, Dominique is on there. Dominique is over.
Sorry.
I don't know why Veritas is there.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Anyways, he starts going towards Dominique, and the spirit guardians just wipe him out. So this guy is gone. The rest of them like start looking at these spirit guardians, and you see their agility as they start moving off in different directions.
Attack of opportunity on the orange one.
Gotcha. Well, first off, the orange one is the only one that failed. So how much did it get? A minus 12? Minus 12? All right. So he's hurt. The rest of them are not. I mean, they get minus 12 too, but no, they get a minus 6, right?
Minus 6, yeah.
All right. Attack of opportunity. Go for it. I think you might have advantage because you're invisible.
Is that...
Yeah, that hits. Go for it. Do your damage.
That. 10 bludgeoning. There.
10 bludgeoning. He's both slowed down. By the spirit guardians, and you're hit from out of nowhere, just an invisible hit. He looks around confused and starts, but you can see that he's completely whatchamacallit, dazed.
Yeah.
Completely dazed, and he's going to his movement is halved, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, they have a speed of 60, so
Jeez.
Yes. Welcome to Velociraptor land. This guy gets out of the way, didn't know anything. This one here, seeing Dominique, is going to use a special attack.
Uncanny dodge?
We'll see. So I'm going to and then hits with the claw attack. I'm going to try to hit first with the claw attack. The fuck.
I guess not. Woo!
There is no circumstance where I could give them advantage right now, even though I really, 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 really want to. So he does this pouncing, and in slow motion, I got it. In slow motion, he does this pouncing towards you, and just when he's about to get to you, one of the spirit guardians, bad raptor, and knocks him down on the ground, and he gets back up having missed. The other two that moved are going to do the thing where they hide.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to stealth up. And I'm going to use... I don't have a thing for this. I'm just going to use roll 20. Roll d20 plus their wisdom modifier. 17. The other two are going to hide within the bushes. Yeah, they both hide within the bushes. So I'm just going to hide them. Oops, hang on. But now it's your turn. And let's see. I'm gonna layer GM layer. There we go. The other guys, actually, why don't you all roll me perception check.
20.
23.
Yep, 4. I'm so focused on the one in front of me.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Then we're not going to hide the other guy. So, but anyways, it's your turn. You're probably just going to kick that guy's butt.
Yep, I'm gonna.
Yeah, why don't you do that while I unmask the other guys because they're not really hiding. After all, they'll get to you guys.
Crag. Let's take a swing with the mace.
You have advantage because there's somebody on the exactly on the opposite side. Oh, it doesn't matter. You hit, yeah.
9 bludgeoning.
9 bludgeoning. This is the only. This is this. This is blue. This is the smart one.
Oh, sir, come on.
He's the one that's been taking the least amount of damage so far.
Wait, I want Chris
Bill,
Pratt
he
to
will.
jump in then. If
Thanks.
this is blue.
Thanks.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Remember, see, he's going to be turned around, looking at you. I get
Good.
sneak.
But the thing
All right,
is, he
so,
doesn't see him though. He knows there's something there, but he doesn't know what it is.
Anything
Well,
else you would like to
hit
do?
by something.
Anything else you would like to do, Craig? All right. Next up is Q. What would you like to do?
Q's gonna scream. It wanted to do an insight check, but now is that Wookiee rule that is actually blue?
Mm-hmm.
Crag, I'm dropping down the invisibility. You're gonna go against 1-on-1. You're gonna become alpha bitch.
I mean,
It's like Crag's going, what?
you're the
Mind you,
babysitter.
Yeah. So basically, I'm taking down the shield because it's like if you literally take
You're
out
no
blue-
longer invisible.
basically if
And-
Craig takes out blue, Craig becomes the alpha dominant to the Velociraptors, which means these guys will stop fighting us.
That's not what that means.
Yes, it does. That's what Chris Pratt
Inside
did. That's what Chris
Roll
Pratt
me a
did.
nature check.
That's what you think.
I watched
You're not
the
an
movie.
American. You're not from Earth.
We've seen the movies. Inside
But
check.
no,
You know what?
you don't know this.
You know
don't know
what?
this.
That
What
is
are
a
you doing?
fantastic plan. That is a fantastic plan. And you know, she knows her shit. I don't know. Do whatever you want to
Can I
do.
roll my insight check just to stop this?
Yes.
Can I say it's an advantage
No.
off of my perception?
What's that?
Can I say it's an advantage off of the perception?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Anyways, Dominique, Q,
Based
what would you
on
like
your
to do?
infinite knowledge about how velociraptors actually, work.
I was joking to Carlos there, the idea of like to defeat them, we have to defeat the monsters as they were defeated in the actual films they came from.
I was about to say yes to that. In fact, I'm still yesing yes to that. So if you want to do that, I'm actually going to say yes ending instead of no ending.
Do I hit?
Against what the well, here's there's something that you might not know is that if you're that up close, you can't really use your short bow against somebody that you're in melee with.
It's
You do it with a disadvantage.
Yeah.
No. But the point is, I was already notched.
No, it still has a disadvantage.
It's a mechanical thing within the rules.
You have
Okay,
to.
fine. I didn't hit. I'm gonna.
No. Time out.
No.
Time out. Oh, we're not. It's please.
I got
So
9.
time out. Relax.
Your character would know that.
Yeah. So I'm informing you that you could use a melee attack like a dagger or something else, or with advantage. So you could do a dagger with advantage or a crossbow without advantage. With disadvantage.
The hand crossbows.
There we
Dagger.
go. That hits. Please roll the damage.
There.
21.
21. That's enough to we take out Mr. Blue. The legend of Blue is gone. So Dominique, at this moment, as you finish off Blue and the Alpha, I want you to look around and and look at the other guys and try to command respect with them with a nature check, if you choose so. Otherwise, you could just go and hide and do something different. But if you want to try to get their attention and respect, you would need a nature check. You rolled it?
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's not going to work.
Look at that.
Q's like
All
shaking
right.
her head at this.
I do this. I'm like, I don't know anything. I don't know that this is the alpha. So I don't do the horror movies or anything.
Mhm.
So I'm just like, okay, this is a bad. I'm like, where's the next one?
Yeah, but I think this was all right. So, moving on. So you chose that instead of hiding then. Got it. All right. Next up is Dominique.
That was me.
Nope, it's your Velociraptors.
My Velociraptors. Well, with that guy dying,
A new one takes place.
what's that?
New one takes his place.
I mean, there is, yes.
There can only be one.
Because they're in the spot. Hang on, let me just reveal them. Layer, token, and where's the other one?
Pardon me.
The other guys were circling. All right.
We're all
Who
gonna
can do a
die.
rush attack? I think rush attacks all the way. Yep, rush attacks all the way. Pounce attack. Pounce attack. Pounce attack. Pounce attack. Pounce attacks for everybody.
Mhm.
Let's call this guy, these new ones, purple and yellow. All right, pounce attacks for everybody. Claw. Top of the round. This one is against. I'm gonna re-roll this because that one doesn't count. This one's going against Q, and then Dominique, and then the rest of the people. So first to Q. That might hit. Does that hit?
You.
It's
Or
not-
does it
it's
hit
not-
one of your guys? You have protection, don't you?
I do.
Anyways, this next one's going to go to Dominique. 11 misses because of the spirit guardians. Dude, the ghostly spirit guardians seem to be a fantastic job of giving you protection and cover within their realm. As this next one leaps over again and just whips as another one of these spirit guardians goes for you. However, the other guys, let's see, guard number 1 and guard number 2, they were all scared. Yeah, they get hit. Oof, they're viciously hit. All right, so let's resolve Q. What's the rules on your triple image thing?
Trying to.
Mirror image. You must roll a 6 or higher to change the attack's target to a duplicate.
Yeah.
So roll a d20 and...
You mean D6?
No, it's a D20.
Okay.
You must roll a 6 or higher. Yeah, okay. So one of them runs, the one that's been hurt and slowed down. It's almost obvious, but he goes and he leaps, and it totally gets you. The camera gets full, but it's an image, and he jumps right through it and crashes and scutters against a bush nearby. But then it's hissing at you. It's hurt and limping and pissed off. And anyways, that's everybody's turn. Next up is you.
No, it's Crag.
Oh, it's a Craig. Is that the script? Yeah, you're right. It's Craig. Craig.
Hold on. Was any creature started their turn in that circle?
No.
Yes.
They're all dead.
Yes,
They're all dead. Or
the green one.
Oh, but he
ended.
didn't start his
Yeah.
turn. He went and he ended it. So it'll be the next time. Okay, no, that's fine. So I'm going to move to there. Nope, actually, there. And I'm going to take a whack on green. There. Yes. And I find it. Sorry, it helps when I don't go blind and don't see. There, 10 bludgeoning on him.
On Mr. Green?
Yep.
Mr. Green.
All I can think of
Oh, it's a vicious hit. He's more than half out with that. But he's still standing. Better than he ever did. Looking like a true survivor.
So that's the Elton John fan, are you saying?
I literally had it in my head singing, and Carlos just breaks out singing it. Awesome.
All right. The Spirit Guardians move with you, I'm assuming.
Yep,
Yeah.
they do.
You have a bonus action you would like to do?
Yep, I'm fine.
Okay. Nobody's been hurt, right? No healing word or nothing?
No, that's. I think no one's been hurt. That's why I've not.
Except for these guys who are viciously just they got hit.
Right.
Not quite dead yet, but I'm gonna say that they're not the best fighters against these guys. Anyways, that's a good move for you. Moving on. Q and then Dominique. Q, what would you like to do? You have two of you are facing off against a hurt and bloody velociraptor.
Well, I have one in front of me. I'm just gonna use my rapier on it.
Okay. That's my pen on it.
Rapier doesn't
Oh,
hit.
I mean, you're up against a velociraptor. Even though he's hurt and bloody, he's almost close to death and he's dangerous. He way too fast for you. Sorry. Bonus action, movement.
Actually,
It'll be an attack of opportunity if you move, unless you can do something like.
I'm gonna actually use this. Vicious Mockery.
No, you can't. That's an action. Sorry.
Action.
Use your rapier. You gotta say bonus action. Bonus.
Yeah.
If you don't got one, that's fine. We can move on to Dominique, who's waiting patiently in the queue.
Yeah, I'm fine right now.
Dominique, what would you like to do?
I'm going to the green one. I'm going to use my dagger.
Do you have advantage because there's somebody next to him? That hits. That's 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, you take him out. Viciously take him out. He's gone. He's bad. He's 0. Didn't even see it coming between the two of you fighting off. Or with these, I mean, he doesn't even know because there's his ghost, but like he's sniffing and looking at you at the invisible Crag, and as he's about to like do this bite against, what he would perceive as the invisible Crag. You catch him and clip his throat. Down goes screen. Bonus action. What would you like to do? You can move as well.
I want to hide.
Move your character and roll me a stealth. $14. Not good. Not good. Dominique.
That was me.
Yeah, Dominique. Allosaurus. Well, first off, there's a Velociraptor right in front of a Q, so he's gonna take a bite. Fuck this claw bullshit. I'm just gonna bite you.
Yeah, but you're starting turns in my circle.
No. This one here. Orange. Start with
Orange. Right. Okay, fair enough.
Well, now I gotta roll.
Yep. Yeah.
It still gets my duplicate.
Now there are none. It does a snapping attack. And it fades away.
No, I got one more.
It's free.
There's three. So there's 4 of me.
That sounds more like the Predator.
Actually,
Yeah,
it did sound like a velociraptor for a second. And then the tune dreaded. But yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. I overdid it. All right. Anyways, next up is the other velociraptors. Let's see, who do we got? We got orange, we got pink, and yellow.
Yellow.
Well, they're gonna probably visually destroy these 2 guards. I'm sorry.
No.
Oh, one misses.
Spirit Garden first.
Spirit Garden first. Yeah. What is it?
Let's do the roll.
Wisdom saving.
You don't. It's just the. I don't think you have to keep doing the save for the actual. If you appear. Oh no, they're all affected by.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw. It is a wisdom saving throw.
No. It's no. If you actually look at the word and you know the half speed, it's just all the creatures that got hit with it.
Okay.
Speeds were halved. Okay. No, so it's saving throw. Yeah, so saving throw. 14.
Yeah, so he gets half. And the next one, Mr. Pink, here's his saving throw.
He fails.
Mr. Pink fails.
All right. Sorry, I was just on this right a wee bit.
All right, so roll me the damage.
Yeah.
3D.
Yeah, a 3d8. But don't give me more dice to hit you. 9 this time. So 4, or is it 5? I'm trying to remember. Is it round up or round down? 4.
So this guy was at 5 minus 4 minus 5. So that's 20, and this guy is at got it. They're hurt. The spirit guards are beating them. They're kind of half ignoring them and going after the 2 soft targets that are in front of them that are already like wounded. One of them misses with a bite of 13. The next one is going to do another bite, and here if Q wants to do an opportunity.
Silvery bards.
It's unnecessary.
No.
They're both of these guys block it.
Okay.
So they're hurt, but they're scared, but they're and there's spirits around them and they're like because it's great chaos there. Anyways, that's their turn. Crag, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
So Crag's gonna go up there. He's going to take a swing at this one. There. If I... So
With advantage because you're invisible.
Nope, I'm not. It's
Not
been
even
dropped.
necessary.
It's been dropped. Remember?
I'm not sure. Q, did you actually drop the invisibility or not? Or were
I
you
did
just
drop the
joking?
invisibility. I did because I wanted him to go against Blue, but Dominique
Got
killed
it.
it.
So 7.
But I killed it.
Yeah. A plan well executed. 7. Here we go. -7.
And then, hold on. I am just trying to remember. It's healing word that's bonus, isn't it?
Yes.
Right, I'm going to do healing word there on the guy next to me.
Okay. He feels better, and it fixes whatever damage it heals, which is exactly 5, is exactly the damage that Velociraptor gave him.
I had done more. I would do more than that with me being a disciple of life. But if that's all he took, that's fair.
Yeah.
There.
All right. Moving on then. Q
I still
and
have.
then Dominique.
I still have orange in front of me, don't I?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm gonna actually try to hit him with the rapier again.
Do it.
That's
You feint one way and he dodges, and then with that, you manage to catch him. How do you want to do this?
well. Oh, it's gonna cause me to be able to use something in a second on something else. Oh, you rolled it for me. It looks like.
I just clicked on the button. It just does it for you. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy.
I hope that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I was gonna actually roll it myself. That's why.
So I clicked the button and it did it. I'll tell you what. If you click on it, and take that damage instead.
No. It's okay. Right? Right, Q?
Well, what did you?
Because
You're curious. How much
I
more
killed him.
damage would it be if you clicked on it? Come on. Click on it. Are you going to kill him off or not? Click on it.
This is when you like do a double one and it still kills him.
That's all
She clicked. It's fine. It's enough
This is
damage. You
fair.
killed it.
By the way, that was a natural roll 1 on that 6, by the way.
It's about the same damage, just a little bit less, I guess. Yeah. He's a goner too.
Yeah. I just
He doesn't know which one of the two rapiers to dodge, and he picked the wrong one.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
for my bonus action, because we got those little fleshies in our group and everybody else, I'm actually going to cast Mass Healing Ward or Word. So
right.
to heal everybody up.
Fantastic.
Where is it?
But that's an action, though. Oh, it is a
No,
bonus
it's a
action.
No,
bonus
it's
action.
bonus. Healing
What?
word's bonus.
It is a bonus action,
Nice.
which is 7 points, but that's 7 points.
Psychic blades?
I don't know why Psychic Blade's still on there.
All right.
It's-
Doesn't matter.
No, it's 7 healing.
Cool. All right. That helps him out too. He's no longer hurt out as well, and he's like, "Yeah, thanks. I got this raptor. Come on, you stand still." And Dominique, I think it might be your turn.
Nope. Damn.
What would you like to do? I can't hear you. Sorry. There you go.
I said, where do I go? Where do I go?
There's just 2 guys left.
Yeah, I see.
You try to intimidate them. I don't know.
Dominique is basically gonna move. Can I even go that far? What is the
Well, you got
distance?
now. You
you
can
could-
use your bow, by the way, because you're no longer. I mean, you could use it now freely.
You can do a dash.
But then I lose the opportunity to actually do something. So I'm
Well,
gonna do my
ye-
short bow at the purple one.
Okay.
Mhm.
And since they're engaged,
Yep. All the things. Yep.
17.
17.
Any
Oh.
damage?
Yeah, that. So, yeah, he was already damaged as well. So the guy just got really, that just got healed. Like, yeah, all right, cool, and he's taking his own, and he's trying to shoot and misses. It's like shit, and then a second later, you hit the Velociraptor, and he falls backwards. Dead. It's a Velociraptor's turn now, and I'm just gonna speed this up by actually no. Bonus action movement.
I'm gonna actually try and. I don't know if it's gonna be. It's a short bow. What is the range on a short bow?
Oh, it's still within range.
Okay, then I'm gonna try and do another to the yellow.
You only have one. To
It's just an action.
attack. One
Oh,
attack.
an action.
Yeah. Only
Then
one
I'm
attack.
gonna.
It's either a movement or a bonus action you can do.
Yeah. Bonus action, yes, and movement. Yeah.
I'll do a movement to get.
You can do both bonus and a movement, but you can't attack with the bonus action. Is what I'm saying.
Mhm.
I'm moving. I
Okay.
just moved.
Well, all right. Velociraptor's turn. He's gonna skid and run.
Do your save.
Yeah, do my save, huh?
Hey, doesn't this remind you of the last episode?
Natural 20.
Let's see.
How much?
I could roll good on this.
Roll good on this.
The
With 3?
maybe not.
No.
Uh,
So yeah, he disengages and starts leaving. He's got 60 feet. So at a 60-foot distance,
no chasing after it.
does anybody want to take a shot with a bow or a magical attack?
I can do Thunderclap on it.
Is it 60 foot
It's
distance?
120. I thought.
I want to be very clear. It needs to say 60 foot.
No,
or more.
this is 5 feet. Never mind.
Nope.
All right.
And there was. Hold on.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and retrieve all of my arrows.
Actually, no, there is something at 60 feet. Cloud of daggers.
Do it.
And
Roll it. Spell save DC or take 15. Spell save DC of 15 of what?
You fell something.
I don't think there's a save. It just happens.
it's got the spell save, but I don't know what it goes under.
No, you fill the air with spin.
Anyways, no. This isn't gonna work because this isn't gonna work for that. Sorry. Anyways, moving on. We're taking too much time on this. So nobody's gonna go after it. Nobody attacks it. It's fine. It gets away freely.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal. It's one fucking Velociraptor. It leaves. You guys tend to your wounded. You can investigate the bits. The radar like comes in over the radar. That was a really good fight, guys. Wow. So I'm getting a signal. Tracking him. What about yeah? If you guys can track to see where he's at, and we can figure out what's going on.
Why would we need to track a Velociraptor?
The sorry.
Because you're here to investigate the thing of what's happening here.
Radar.
That is literally the mission. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm making sure you get one of these one of these claws.
Oh, that's cool! Like a souvenir. Awesome.
Yeah, on your bed.
Okay, thanks.
So we now have to track that Velociraptor, folks.
Who can track out of us? Do I have survival?
I mean, I could. No, I'm not going to do it. No, I'm not subjecting myself to this idea.
One of the guys can go in the morning. I'll tell you what, we could let's like get safe for the day, and I mean, I could help right now. Do you want to? Should we follow him right now in the dark, or
I want to
should we
follow
wait in the morning?
dark.
I mean, you guys
Follow
have
him in the
plenty of
dark.
lights. You have plenty of lights, and really nobody's hurt.
I think we want to follow him as soon as possible because the more time he gets to move.
Fine.
I don't, at the same time, if there's more of them.
You're the leader. Make a decision.
Yeah,
Believe.
you're the leader.
You're the babysitter.
No, let's play it safe. No point in running into this.
Recover all of your health spots. Good rest is done for the night. We'll cut this little quick montage because we're running a little bit low on.
Yeah.
Actually, how are we doing on time? It's
We
surprisingly
have 20
good.
minutes left.
We've got 20
How much?
minutes. 20.
All right, yeah, so I'm going to start the rest of the process, which I know will take a bit. So, yeah, this looks definitely like it's, I mean, straight out of Jurassic Park, right? I mean, it's pretty obvious, right? How, why, and what are we going to do about it? In the morning, hopefully you'll find something or some traces, or at least figure out why this area is being blocked by us.
Surely this thing's bleeding. That's the way Crag's thinking about it. It's been hit, it's been hurt, it should be bleeding, we can follow it. There's no point in us trying to chase something that can run 60 feet in the dark where we can slip and break something. We can just take our time.
Yeah, all right. Yes, I'm going to give you advantage on that note. First off, give me some samples. I want to see some samples so I could run some of my own tests on this.
Why don't we ship a whole thing back to you?
There's a mystery afoot.
No. We're shipping the whole thing back to him. Q knows how to do this. Radar, you
right.
sure you sure you want a sample of this thing?
Yes.
She dimensions yours and chucks the thing through it.
But this distance is like, isn't there like a...
No dimension doors anywhere in the plane of existence.
Mm-hmm.
As long as they know where they're sending the portal to.
I'm just chucking it to the front door.
Yeah, however, there's a big problem. I mean, the Arcana
Or am I
Pansophical
thinking?
got very, very big protection against exactly that sort of thing. Just in case whatever you're chucking through a dimension door happens to be another explosive device, thermonuclear.
She put it on their doorstep.
Okay. My necklace goes off, and I go, you better check where I threw it. I 10 to 1. It's about 2 feet away from the barrier of the front door.
All right, whatever.
Yeah, check it at the front door then.
Check the front door.
Thanks.
It's not like I threw it at the door. I made sure to throw it close to the door. There's a difference there.
And also, yeah. Anyways, so next morning, all of your spells are back. Whatever healing's done. These two guys they're definitely spooked, but like they're impressed with you. You seem to know what the fuck you're doing, and seem to know what these things are because they've never seen anything like this. With the samples, and yes, he's bleeding. You have a way of a trail to follow. But just for fun, let's roll some rolls. How about some perceptions? Or survivals, or nature. I'll take all three of those.
I was going to do perception, sir, ma'am.
And my guy is going to do...
I can't roll it now.
Roll what?
Perception. Because Dominique rolled it.
That's fine. Roll it too. I don't care. We're not doing one of those checks. We're doing just normal checks.
Okay.
This is every person doing their own check.
Never mind.
Yeah, every person doing their own little whatever they choose to roll.
What was that? What was that, Q?
I failed anyway.
What was that? I got a 16. What was that?
Right. This is definitely a competition, guys. All right. Crag. Nature, survival, perception.
We're doing survival.
Hell, I'll even do they're fantastic. Yes. Do you want to take one of the guys with you, or do you want to just go on your own? All three of you.
I think go by ourselves. No point.
That's probably a smart idea. That's a good idea. All right. You clearly can follow the trail where this dinosaur velociraptor is, or at least is hidden. There's like a nest where you eventually lead to. Ooh, you know what? Let's just cut to it.
I don't like that growling.
Sorry, you know what's interesting that I know when I normally growl whenever I get upset. Like, anyway, it's a thing. It bothers my coworkers. I growl. All right. Yeah, let's go here. I'm gonna copy and paste your things, you guys. You follow through the area. It's... what's going on? Am I doing this right? I'm doing everything wrong. There's a nest. You find its nest. There's like it's wounded. It's probably one of the last. Whatever other ones have been scattered, but it's in an area where it's by itself, wounded. You could finish it off or just let it go, but you're in a completely different area. There's signs of other weird activity here, and Radar is like, guys, I don't know where you're at. I lost your signal. There's something definitely there. Communication is cut off with Radar. The little it has been up until this point. There has been like this little white light ball that normally follows you. That's the eye in the sky indicator. When Arcana Pansophical goes on missions, there's usually the eye in the sky, which is a little white light in the floating thing. It fades out completely. There's zero contact right now with the Arcana Pansophical, and the music gets a little bit more somber and mysterious, and around it, like the area is more like swampish, waterish, and difficult, and it gets darker and colder. I'm gonna remove the other guys because they're not with you, and I'm gonna remove this thing. So
Does that mean Q's necklace isn't working?
no, actually,
Not
define working.
Meaning if she goes and shifts, it's not going to go off.
Who knows?
Maybe that's something to find out next session.
It's still. I mean, who knows? But you're in this area here now, and what would you like to do, Crag?
I'm the only one hearing the voice.
What voice? What would you like to do?
I think Crag just says, "Who says that?"
Oh, you know what? Crag does hear a little bit of a voice, like a whisper or something. Yes. Roll me a perception check.
Perception, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Sorry, my sheet's just silence won't take forever to load. Where is it? There you are. Yep.
It's fleeting,
Mhm.
and it's calling you. You could hear it, and everybody sees it, and you could. It's a whisper. It's like something, and you tell you, but like, hold on. It's to your left. You move to your left.
Mhm.
To your right. No, you move to your right.
Mhm.
It's somewhere nearby, and as you're leading everybody, all of a sudden, like where the Velociraptor was,
Mhm.
is gone.
Mhm.
Like you realize now, like you're lost.
Mhm.
We don't know where it's at. You don't know where you're at,
Mhm.
and you're still listening for the whispers, but they're like circling you. Something. It's hard at places like the echo is going in, and I think now maybe Dominique and Q can start hearing as well. Why don't you two roll me a perception? Actually, everybody roll me a perception check one more time, because you're at a new location.
do good.
The Sendar Pass.
Heck yeah! You all hear now the slight whisperings going back, and it's a little bit dark and sinister. But Craig,
Mhm.
the paladin's the light, the let the light guide you. Listen, and you hear out of all these little whispers a beautiful chord, a musical shift coming from exactly directly 20 feet near you. It's almost like as you move closer, the foresty marsh area gets marshier and more dense
Mhm.
and darker, but the music is brighter and brighter.
Mhm.
And everybody, and as you all follow them, you guys, whatever lights that you have around, light up a new area, a little cave thing. And there,
Mhm.
as you're moving around, like some bushes to reveal what's there, what's the source of that noise. I could hear it. It's like whispers and other things, like, you know, that sound that you hear when when somebody leaves the television on in the other room.
Mhm.
You part the bushes and clear it out,
Mhm.
and that's same sound hits you louder and louder. And there in like the center field of this area marsh is a device, a mechanical thing with tubes and wires and things and a screen and some like flashing images and sound is passing through, like people talking and music playing in it. But along with it too is all this dark, necrotic energy that hits you. You see this runes carved in blood magic. This is definitely some sort of strange hybrid device that Los and the Reyes family using necrotic energies and technologies mushed into one to create this thing that's here in front of you. And of the symbols, those glowing runic symbols, you recognize. In fact, I don't know, do you recognize? Why don't you roll me a religion with advantage?
I know shit.
Not too
recognize.
good. Or I guess all of you, yes. Q and Dar. Q and Crag.
I need to roll religion.
You don't have to roll it. No, don't roll
I
it.
was going to ask, can I roll history?
No. You can roll history.
I was going to roll history.
Nope.
Again.
This that's fine. And Craig and you're like, I think that's definitely, you recognize at least that this is definitely something that belongs that the Reyes family has created and left behind. You can't communicate right now with mission control or with the radar, but he might know what this is. Crag, those symbols, alien, weird, evil, scare you. You go closer just to like touch it and investigate it, and when you get closer and actually pick it up to see what it is, you hear Tyrannosaurus Rex. I mean, it's Jurassic Park episode, right? And that's where we're going to end this session.
Okay. Sorry, man. I'm just drifting off.
No worries. I gave you a fight and I gave you some shit that's related to your previous history as an ending.
Dun dun dun. Yes. Yes, Froggy. Dun dun dun.
Yes, definitely movie magic.
It's definitely movie magic if Q can remember everything.
Well, here's the thing, we couldn't rename this episode, so what do you think we should name this?
How about
Welcome to the jungle.
That's good. Nailed it. Done. Good one. Welcome back. I hope you had
not
fun.
a jungle?
I hope you had fun. I know we threw a whole bunch of weird shit at you, catching you here. Let's catch you up on all the lore, and then let's throw you into a fight, and then let's set up some more lore.
Oh. Yeah, sorry,
Welcome
I've
back
just
to
had
Buffet
work
with
today
you.
also.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Yeah.
I think we all
So
worked.
on that note, what's that?
Yeah.
I think we all worked today, minus Carlos.
Yeah.
Yeah, we daylight savings time starts in North America tomorrow. So we're gonna spring forward, so we actually lose. No,
Yeah, we lose
Yeah,
some
we
time.
lose an hour. We lose an hour. Just what I need at deadline time.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm gonna definitely try to sleep in. I don't know. I'm gonna lose an hour. Yeah, it's a bummer. Hey, Froggy, got some questions for me. What's up? Got some lore questions.
If it's lore questions, maybe the players have to disappear so we don't get intel.
I don't know. I'm on the Wookiee world. No matter what I do,
There was talk about mudblood or dirt blood scanners some episodes ago. Are dirties treated somehow differently from natives?
yes, maybe, but not so much. I mean, in the beginning, because they're from dirt. There are definitely differences. So the humans from Tal'Dorei and the humans from dirt, there have some differences. So I don't know that it's treated differently because it's really difficult to like know who's really a mudblood versus not. And over times it's been enough generations that it's not that big a deal. But now with the incarnation of Los, who knows? I usually just focus on stuff that directly happens. Good question.
I could actually say lore-wise, with the fact that now Q has showed up, there are probably other devices put on people that are like Q, because they are not from the realm of either realm.
Maybe, but I mean,
You're talking about blood, not
that's for you guys, because I mean, you guys literally were the bad guys here. So, I mean, we're letting you live and maybe involve you in some of the Arcana Pansophical because you may have switched to loyalties and we're definitely useful right now. Definitely useful, but we'll see.
But Q is not of Tal'Dorei nor Dirt. She is from a total different universe.
See, and this is what's happened with these break opens of things. All these different universes are breaking
I'm technically being treated more differently than somebody that is from Dirt or Tal'Dorei because I am not from either plane.
And look at Tilk too. Tilk is also from another plane. Tilk is also from Stargate, although Tilk is much more involved with Tal'Dorei, with the Arcana Pansophical, because he was like, "Hey man, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I could help you." All right. And Craig's like, "I don't know any of this." So what? It's all good, man.
What's hell going on there?
I just keep throwing more and more shit to the story. I don't know. We move forward.
And you're trying to see what sticks, is it?
Called James. He was Jericho's great-great-grandchild through adoption or something. Is he going to come back later?
Yes, I'm hoping so. Yes. I was thinking about using him as a way to kill him off, but I feel bad about that. So
Ronnie, I do have to say something. The fact that you remember all this shit from all of these episodes, I'm impressed. I'm I'm sorry I interrupt you, Carlos, but I just had to say that.
This is why I make the stories, because I'm like, they're really, because he keeps track, so I gotta be on top of like who did what, who did where, what would they be doing now. And I guess it's fun for me too, as an experimental thing.
So should I tell the story of what happened with Radar and Narissa's date while we're at it?
Sure, let's hear some fanfic.
So Q was actually trying to figure out her necklace. Literally, she was trying to figure out her necklace. So she knows she could still go into the characters that she is allowed to be in. So she's allowed to be in her bard self. She's allowed to be in Leia's body because they have documented her being Leia. And then she has this one prototype, which is this barmaid that bumped into Narissa a while back in a few episodes. That one is not classified underneath the necklace. The necklace does not go off to that one because it was already a presetted person. So Q uses it very sparingly if she really wants to mess with the necklace or try to push her boundaries. Well, she saw Radar trying to ask Nerissa out in this barmaid outfit. And Nerissa's just up in the corner of the tavern, minding her own business. Radar's coming over with 2 pints of drink. It's something that Nerissa doesn't drink. Nerissa drinks wine. He's bringing over beer. Nerissa is literally, letting him talk, do his spiel. He's very awkward and everything. All of a sudden, Q comes in as a bar wench, drops the wine down in front of Nerissa, saying, "Your bottle of wine, ma'am," and walks away, trying to help poor Radar with Nerissa. And the next thing Q hears out of the background is, "You're not my type. I like tall half-elves."
Right.
And shuts him out.
Perfect. Fantastic. I liked it. And I think on
Yes.
that, with that story as a good ender, thank you for hosting. Thank you for watching. Thanks, John, for being back and playing with us. Had fun. I hope you all had fun too. We'll see what next happens. Next time I got a real chance to plan something. Anyways, I think I'm hungry and it's time to have myself some bonus nachos.
Well, that's not your folks.
Bonus nachos, y'all.